Hi guys, Jerry Mateo with Music Marketing TV, and today we're going to be taking a look at D16 Group's Antresol stereo flanger. So let's just get straight into it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select this guitar track, we'll solo it out, bypass the Antresol, and let me press play and show you what we got. So a couple years ago I recorded this band and we went DI into the guitar, and this was mono, so I felt maybe we should revisit this and see what we can do with some stereo flanging. So here we go. Bring it in the mix. Bypass it. Right back in. Let's go into the main controls now. What we have here, let me solo out the guitar, is we have a preamp section all the way to the top. So if I press play and I gain it up, you can hear that it's basically distorting because this is the gain into the feedback section, which is basically causing our little flanging. After that, we have the MS mode, which basically grabs the left and right and turns them into mid and side, and that is for every single section that has LR or MS. We have the channel crossfade, which is basically a way of sending the same signal into the other channel. At all the way to the left, it's none. All the way to the right, it's swapped completely. And in the middle, it sends both signals evenly between both sides. Under that, we have the low cut, we have mistress, low, and off. We have a LFO section, which has a tempo sync, which can be full, dotted, triplet, off, or whatever you want. Every single function that has a little red button can basically be clicked on, so you can link every single one of these sections as far as the offset, rate, and depth. You also have a phase shift, which introduces phase shifts into the signal, and then you have the true Bucket Brigade device algorithms. Your feedback section can also be linked, and this can do some pretty interesting sounds. You have a flanged out, which is basically the level output of the flanger. And you have the mistress auto mix mode, which basically automatically creates a balance. You also have the FX dry wet and the output volume now. Now, the Bucket Brigade device section is actually very interesting because you have 3 different algorithms, and you can change the LFO to clock the voltage. All of them can go from 512 all the way to 16. You can control their frequency range. So let me show you. I want to bring it all the way down, and I switch the algorithms. So basically what you can hear from that is that the mistress is more of a vintage lo-fi kind of sound, while linear sounds more neutral. And then you have concave, which is the most, I guess, clean and, I guess, invisible style. But one thing to notice is that the voltage does change, and you can easily get a lot of destruction and kind of bit crushing, or you can have a nice, smooth, almost invisible sound. We also have a ridiculous amount of presets, which all have their own little sections. So for this guitar, let's just go to chorus, flange, and vibrato, and let's see what we have. That one sounds really nice right there. Ooh, and that sounds really, really good, really lush. Let's take that out solo. Bypass it. Yeah, really adds a lot of depth and a lot of nice movement. So one thing to note is that because I am a guitar player, I tend to use a lot of effects like this on specifically guitars. But if you do electronic music, if you do hip hop, if you do EDM, you can easily use this as a send for some effects, or you can even mangle your tracks and change them up to do anything you want them to be. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. This has been Jerry Mateo with Music Marketing TV, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.